Hey there, YouTube Mad Witch here. This is just going to be a quick video before I go to work. I would like to thank Miss Misa. Later on, I'll put a link down in the description for our channel. But right now, there is a link in the description below to an article that I'm going to be reading. Since this is a live video, it's just quick, it's off script, whatever. I don't really have much time, so I want to get this out while it's still fresh. You know, hot out the oven kind of deal, you know what I'm saying? But the topic is, and sorry for the little delay and stuff, it's my computer's acting a little funny right now. Being recorded from the Logitech that I was showing in little quick video before, so hopefully the audio is a little bit better. If you can't really hear me, let me know. After the live stream, go ahead and leave a comments. I'm actually looking at my video and it looks kind of delayed a little bit, so I don't know. But anyways, there's an article. Again, link in the description below. It's going to be the first link. YouTube will hide, but not remove, some supremacist videos. I don't know why it's loading. Okay, there we go. Okay, hopefully that helps a little bit. Okay, so YouTube has been cracking down on extremist content over the past couple months. And today, the company is announcing some details on its progress and a few additional policy changes. One of the biggest, YouTube will now begin limiting the reach of videos that have controversial religious or supremacist content, but not strictly violate the website's hate speech guidelines. There's a whole big fucking spiel of the fucking hate speech shit. A lot of people are saying, "Oh, you disagree with me? That's hate speech. You're racist, bullshit, what the fuck ever." The supremacist content. Now, I understand. I'm not supporting it, mind you, but supremacist content is saying, or if like a YouTuber comes on and says, I'm better than you because I am of subracial group, you know, black, white, Hispanic, whatever, what the fuck ever. So exactly, as in religion or KKK, right? Yeah, there's a difference between Christianity and racism. You know, when it comes to controversial religious content, that would include people like Armored Skeptic, Logic, Amazing Atheist, YouTubers like that, people who go around and debunk Christianity and Islam. But there lies in the point. I mean, why would you hide content of someone's opinion about religion? I myself, I wouldn't consider myself religious. Practice religion, I guess. I mean, I am pagan, for crying out loud. I am the Mad Witch. So what if one of these atheist YouTubers go off and say, you know, well, pagans, you're all fucking stupid, yada, yada, yada. You believe in multiple deities and whatever else and whatnot, and start going back into the lore and, you know, debunking us, essentially. I'm not going to be upset. You know, yes, I'll talk to them in a civil way, saying, look, this is the reason why I practice. And, you know, everybody has the right to their opinion. Now, if you are putting supremacist bullshit on your channel, yeah, it doesn't deserve to be on YouTube. supremacist, you're a piece of fucking shit. Plain and fucking simple. I don't care if you're black, white, Mexican, fucking purple Martian. I don't give a shit. You're a piece of shit. And hate speech, hate speech has been defined as pretty much disagreeing with a fucking feminist, disagreeing with Black Lives Matter. People have accused me of hate speech because I don't agree. And I have something in my fucking nail and it hurts. And I don't know what the fuck it is. But anyways, videos that get flagged by users but on review aren't deemed to be in violation of the site's rules may now be subject to several new restrictions. Fuck off with that. If it doesn't violate community guidelines, for example, no pornography, hate speech, inciting violence, whatever, or inciting harassment or harassment in general, then there should be no problem with it. That includes being placed behind an interstitial, whatever the fuck that is, showing some kind of warning, like fucking trigger warning or some shit. I'm pretty sure that's what it is. Being unable to run ads, the adpocalypse that happened a few months ago. Also, community features such as comments, likes, and suggested videos, which means that if you talk about controversial subjects, your subscribers or just the random viewer can't comment on your video saying, look, this is what you got wrong, or hey, I really like this video. It doesn't say ratings, it just says likes. I'm going to assume they mean ratings, not just the likes. So now you can't click the thumbs up or thumbs down. And suggested videos. You know how when you watch YouTube, you got your, if you're on your computer, you got the video right here, you got the comment section and the description box below that. And then on the right side of your screen, you have suggested videos. They're saying, hey, you're watching Bible Reloaded. All right, you're watching Bible Reloaded. This is like suggested. You might also like Armored Skeptic, Logic, Easy on Me, those kind of people, kind of channels. Which, yeah, obviously, if I'm watching somebody debunking Christians, I'm going to want to watch other people debunking Christians, see their point of view, and they'll even throw in some like on the other side of the arguments. I mean, so it kind of works a little bit both ways. I have seen it. Yeah, okay, so I still got a little bit of time. The changes are in improvements over the status quo, but it's not entirely clear why YouTube isn't choosing to ban these videos outright if they're deemed to be controversial enough to hide. Yes, I want to say yes, because if someone understands that YouTube is a separate entity and they don't have to follow the First Amendment, I understand that. I get it. I know. It's still shitty. No. But yeah, if you deem something so controversial, you have to actually kind of like be fair on it. And I got something in my teeth, don't I? Fucking hell, I'm sorry about that. Hold on. Let me get it out. I just noticed that. Is it still there? Okay, good. Yeah, I just noticed that. I'm sorry. That was very unprofessional for me. I'm so sorry. asked for clarification. A YouTube spokesperson in ops written by Google's general Kent Walker back in June, which was just last month, when plans for this policy were first announced. This is a quote. This is a quote. "We think this strikes the right balance between free expression and access to information without promoting extremely offensive viewpoints," Walker wrote. One, somebody on your website, on a video streaming website, promotes such thing as, you know, I mean, I find it more offensive of the fuck white people rhetoric, because it's fuck white people should die, you're pieces of shit, you're all fucking racist, sexist, homophobic, fucking whatever. That's bullshit. Their videos are fine. What about the people who are on the other side of the fence? They're rational, more logical, you know, and they're not fucking racist. They don't have a fucking racist bone in their fucking body. I talk against Black Lives Matter and feminists. I believe in equal rights, and I'm not a fucking racist. You know, in the sense of the word, I am an egalitarian. 100%. So you can fuck off with that. And the right balance between free expression and access to information. There is no such thing as a balance of free expression and access to information. Having access to all information is free expression. If I want to go watch the Warskis, they have information against SJWs and feminists, Black Lives Matter. But then also on the suggestion bar, you also have those feminists, those SJWs, and those members or those people who are promoting Black Lives Matter. You are fine with the people who are promoting PC culture, but you're not fine with people who are going against the PC culture. And yes, PC culture is a fucking cancer. It seriously is. Will have less engagement and be harder to find. That is going against someone's freedom of expression. Oh, you're being hypocritical. There is no way that you can have a balance between information. There's no such thing. In my personal opinion, you're a straight white man. You're saying exactly. I'm a straight white male. So to feminists and SJWs alike, Black Lives Matter, I am the worst fucking thing that could ever fucking exist. No, I think the worst fucking thing that could ever exist is a fucking nuclear bomb. It's not entirely clear what YouTube will consider to be quite in violation of its rules. Exactly. I mean, everybody who's talked about the subject of YouTube's community guidelines have all said it's vague. Like, yeah, there are some things that are like straight up like pornography. Don't show fucking titties and ass and dicks and pussies. No problem. I have no problem following that guideline, because yes, there are kids who watch YouTube. Fucking YouTube. Fucking little shits, you know? They watch YouTube. So yeah, fucking typing around, you know, a fucking middle schooler can go on YouTube and be like, I want to see some booty or some shit, fucking type in big booty women or some shit, and up pops a video of some chick's ass hanging out of her fucking pants. Yeah. You know, yeah, that shouldn't be on YouTube. Porno sites for that shit. Keep that shit there. But when it comes to like the hate speech model, the harassment, the harassment guideline is so fucking vague that I don't even feel safe. I don't feel that my channel is safe if I were to make a video about someone else, you know, either debunking them or correcting some of their mistakes. You know, that's also another reason why I don't monetize my videos, is because I don't think I'm going to get any monetization because controversial subjects. YouTube's existing rules say any video that promotes violence or hatred against individuals or groups based on certain attributes such as gender or ethnicity isn't allowed on the site. If a racist comes on and says, fuck all niggers, yeah, fucking get rid of their fucking video. I have no problem with that. This piece of shit on YouTube, get the fuck off. I have no problem with that. If you're going to be a transphobe, that's fucking whatever. If you're going to be insulting people like Blair White, who is a transsexual woman, yeah, get the fuck off. You know, who are you to dictate somebody else's life choices? I mean, or things they can't control, such as their fucking skin color. You know, so yeah. So yeah, if you're going to be talking shit about people who are transsexual, homosexual, transgendered, a different ethnicity than you are, just for the simple fact of the differences between you and them, you're fucked, and get the fuck off of YouTube. But how far does it go? Like, for me, example, I don't believe in the fucking billion fucking types of gender. I still believe there are only two genders. It's not a spectrum. Would I be considered to, what was the wording? Promote violence or hatred against individuals or group based on gender by saying there's only two genders? I'm legitimately asking. This isn't rhetorical. These changes will come to YouTube's desktop site coming weeks and on mobile sometime soon thereafter. So watch out for that. Also, YouTube also says it's with 15 additional expert groups, including the Anti-Defamation League. Okay, the Anti-Defamation League is actually a legit legal rights council. And yes, defamation, you know, which the only I've seen has actually come from the far left. So I just don't know. My chin itches. By the hairs of my chinny chin. But yeah, their whole purpose is to fight slander and defamation. You know, talking shit about people, causing people to lose jobs or whatever, causing somebody to lose social status. For instance, the far left accuses people like Sargon of Akkad of harassment or bearing of harassment. They're not harassing you. They're just saying, look, you're wrong. Let me prove it to you. Here's some stats that you conveniently looked over, you know, just, you know. So let me correct you. That's what they're doing. It's not harassment for them disagreeing with you and proving you wrong. You're a piece of shit if you think that somebody is harassing you because they proved you wrong. That's not harassment. That's a legit debunking, and you suck. YouTube announced earlier this year that it plans to expand the number of trusted review partners to over 100, which isn't a lot of people to be watching a year's worth of fucking content that's uploaded every fucking day. It started around 60, and that's why it fucking takes so goddamn long for your video or something, and then you say no, fuck off, fuck this flagging. You know, go review it. It takes some fucking months to fucking review your video. This hermaphrodite. This is a thing in the comment section for those of you who are watching after the live stream. There are 3 sexes: male, female, and intersex hermaphrodite. Now, the thing about it is a mutation. It's very rare, so I don't count that as a gender. People who are born with that mutation, more often than not, the parents will decide what gender they want the child to be, which can be detrimental to the child's development. Just because they have both parts, that means they also have a relatively equal amount of both estrogen and testosterone. But later on through life, one of those will start to spike. And you know, if you decide, you know, I want a boy, but it turns out that they feel more like a girl, then you're going to have to, you know, spend the money to get the conversion. Well, yeah, sex and gender aren't the same. Sex is what bits are between your legs. It is the expression of the outward. So I am a male both in sex and gender, or cis. And that is because I am more masculine than I am feminine. Everybody has both aspects to them. Everybody has estrogen, everybody has testosterone. But the fact is that the brain is wired in such a way to where you think male or female. I don't want to say stereotypes, because they're not stereotypes. They're actually proven fact. Women do act a certain way. Men do act a certain way. We have our roles. It has been like that since we fucking started walking on 2 legs. You see it's in nature itself. I'm cis, but I'm more masculine than feminine. Yeah, so you're a tomboy, but you're still, you know, you may not wear makeup or anything, but you know, you will still have the again, I don't want to say stereotype, but that's the only word I can think of right now. But women are vicious bitches. But you will have the more caring aspect of you, while the male will have the more aggressive nature to them, whether they are a little effeminate. Yes. Back to this. Back to the article. But the thing that YouTube says most helpful so far is its increased reliance on machine learning to flag extremist contents. Don't trust the machines. They're going to take over any day now. Full hats. They're fucking Skynet. Skynet is fucking real. I want to start a conspiracy. The computers are taking over. Stop fucking. Okay. After launching the feature in June, YouTube says it doubled the number of videos it removes from violent extremism. 5%. Oh, sorry. 75% of those videos were removed before any humans flagged them. Which I would actually like to see some of these. Oh shit! Sorry. I would actually like to see some of these videos and judge for myself if they were actually violent extremism, or if they were just, you know, people saying, fuck you, you're wrong, you're a piece of shit, and just fucking snapping. There is a huge fucking difference between violent extremism, you know, Allahu Akbar, click, boom, that's violent extremism, or fuck you, you're wrong, you're a piece of shit. You know, I mean, yeah, that could fall under, you know, being rude, I guess. I don't know. I'm a piece of shit. I don't care. You know, if you don't like my content and you think I'm wrong, go ahead, call me a piece of shit. Go link your video down in the description below. I'll watch it. I'll laugh at it. But I just don't really fucking care what you think about me. Our machine learning systems are faster and more effective than ever before. Which the learning system is keyword based. You know, they look at the titles, they look at the tags, they look at the description, and keywords are red flagged words such as racist, terrorism, bomb, you know, things like that. You know, red flag words that are posted in your the title of your video, the tags of your video, the description of your video. That's what they flag. So yeah. Along with other social media sites, YouTube has been under pressure to release the content users publish on its platform. The EU is requiring companies like YouTube videos that incite terrorism. Okay, if you incite terrorism, like go whatever, yeah, that doesn't need to be on fucking YouTube. Yeah, good. Fine, whatever. And Germany's recently passed a law doing much the same thing. Been addressing the issue in multiple ways, ramping up its efforts to remove violent and extremist content and directing people seeking out such videos to playlists that debunk their hateful rhetoric. Okay, so now you see the shift between what I first read and what I just read. What I first read, controversial religious or supremacist content. Again, I agree with the supremacist content, the hateful content. If you're going to be fucking, you know, burn the Jews, Heil Hitler, fucking get the fuck off of YouTube. I get it. I understand. In Germany, yes, they have laws against Nazism. A lot of European countries have laws against Nazism, which I don't disagree with at all. America, however, is different. We don't have any laws against Nazis or racists. It's, you know, do you just don't fucking hurt people. That's all we fucking care about. As long as you don't hurt another person, we don't give a shit. And my resolution just dropped dramatically. Holy fucking shit. You see this shit? I mean, it's still better than... There we go. It just couldn't focus. But what is considered to be hateful rhetoric? Yes, the fuck Jews, fuck blacks, fuck whites. You know, all of this is hateful. It's all racist. It's all bigoted. yeah, get that shit off of fucking YouTube. But if it's just, you know, the wage gap is real, no, the wage gap is a myth, you know, if it's something like that, that's not fucking hate speech. That's just fucking somebody saying you're wrong. Lately, I've been seeing the you're wrong kind of videos pushed aside. Like, I've been noticing a lot more, or I should say a lot less of that kind of content. I don't know if it's just because of the, the channel's creator, if they're not uploading as much content as they normally would have or used to. But this still scares me enough. YouTube will lose what I consider to be better contents. Like, I mean, people thought I fucking left because I haven't uploaded a video in, what, 4 months, 5 months? But it makes me feel like I can't talk about my opinion anymore. And that's what YouTube really is all about, is expressing your opinion and talking, debating with other people, starting that dialogue. You understand what I'm saying? The anti-SJW community wants dialogue, while the opposing end doesn't. Lacey Green might, I don't know. Fucking focus. But dialogue is a good thing. We need to get our opinions out there. We need to express the facts versus opinions. The reals over the feels. That's what we need to do. And that's what we are doing. That's what I have been doing on my channel, is expressing the reals over the feels. Yeah, I may get a little emotional or pissed off or something, but that's me. That is the character that I portray on YouTube, and that is actually me in real life too. You hear me constantly saying fuck, shit, cunt, whatever. That's me in real life. And when I do my more logical videos, where I'm not swearing, where I'm actually presenting you with evidence and shit, that's me as well. You know, and I feel that that's the same way with a lot of other YouTubers that show their face. Is that's them. When they show you their face, that's them in real life. While the I shouldn't say that. They get pissed off at Christians. Well, it depends on the rhetoric. It depends on the rhetoric that they're spewing. Like, for instance, if it's Bill Schnoblin, fuck it, ugh. I'll just let Hellbound Heathen take care of him. He's doing a perfect job. But that in and of itself is cancer. Fuck. But yeah, there are certain Christians or Christian groups, and that's another thing with speaking of Hellbound Heathen, he's live. So if you want to kick off my channel and go to his, you can come back and watch this later. But I'm actually pretty much done anyways. So yep, yeah. So Hellbound is live. Go ahead and go watch him. If you're watching this live right now. If you're not watching it live, well, you missed out on some good content. But I hope I made my point. I hope I didn't ramble too much. I actually do have to get ready for work, so I hope you guys enjoy. I hope you guys enjoy the better video quality. I will be trying to get more videos out before or after work. Most likely before, since it's like 6, 7 o'clock in the evening. It seems to be about the right time. Yeah, good to be recording some bullshit again. As always, blessed be.